Naheed Nenshi is the new leader of the Alberta NDP. But what is his track record on LGBTQ+ rights, and what could his leadership mean for queer and trans people in Alberta? The former Calgary mayor won the party leadership this weekend with an unprecedented 86% of the vote, more than 10 times the number of votes of the runner-up, Kathleen Ganley. And with 63,000 members voting for him, he won with the largest number of votes for any provincial party leader in Canadian history, like ever. More than Doug Ford in Ontario, and 20,000 more votes than his opponent, Premier Danielle Smith, got when she won the United Conservative Party leadership back in 2022. And now Nenshi sets his sights on leading the NDP to victory in the next provincial election in 2027. But what can queer and trans folks expect from him and this new look Alberta NDP in the years before that? LGBTQ+ rights, and particularly the rights of young trans people, have become a hot-button issue in the province, after Premier Danielle Smith and her governing United Conservative Party introduced a slate of Canada's harshest anti-trans policies earlier this year. And Nenshi actually has a lengthy track record around queer issues from his time as Calgary mayor between 2010 and 2021. In 2011, he became the first Calgary mayor to lead the Calgary Pride Parade as Grand Marshal, donning a bright purple, straight but not narrow t-shirt.
Happy Pride, congratulations, and we'll see you again out here next year.
In 2013, he officially marked Trans Visibility Day, the first Calgary mayor to do so. And in 2014, he spoke out against the Conservative government at the time's controversial Bill 10, which would have let schools limit the creation of gay-straight alliances.
I just want all kids to be safe, And look, I am an ethnic minority, a straight man who's not married, who everyone thinks is gay. None of that matters. What matters is that every single kid deserves the chance to be safe in school.
And he's kept up that vocal support since leaving the mayor's office. Ahead of and during his NDP leadership campaign this year, Nenshi made a point of calling out the Smith government's trans policies, including during a rousing speech at a protest in Calgary in February.
Mayor Smith, I want you to understand that votes aren't worth a few dead kids. I want you to understand your responsibility to all Albertans. And I want you to understand that we will continue to fight and we will always win.
That's all to say, when Nenshi and his new party inevitably push back against what Smith is doing around LGBTQ+ stances and policies, it's not coming from out of the blue. But pushing back against Smith's policies as the official opposition is relatively easy. Time will tell how much of Nenshi's talking the talk on LGBTQ+ issues turns into actually walking the walk, and if he's able to mobilize this groundswell of support for his leadership into actual electoral victory 3 years from now. All to say, it's going to be a very interesting next couple of years in the Alberta legislature.